Alright guys, so I'm sitting under the carport. I don't know if you can see in here really. It's the car, the light on the side of the house. But what I did today basically was I took out my instrument cluster, took all the dashboard out and everything around it, pretty much just to get to the instrument cluster here. Turn the light on. The only thing I changed in it was the alarm light, which was the factory one that just flashed on and off when the door was open, and because it really didn't do anything because there's not an alarm actually on this car. So I put one in a while ago, and that light was flashing, and the other alarm light was right down here, as some of you might have seen in my other videos. And I just basically took out the light bulb for the other one that was already in the car, put my LED in there, and yeah, let me arm it and show you what it looks like. It's blue now instead of green. I don't know if you can read it, but it says anti-theft. It's kind of blurry in the camera. There we go, anti-theft. And I just think it looks a lot cooler than that green one did, and that one actually goes to my alarm and it doesn't just flash whenever. And then there's another big hole here, I don't know if you can see it, where my switch was for my voltmeter. I moved that down into here, into my center console. I took it apart and ran a whole bunch of wires and drilled a hole in the back of it, and there's a flip switch there, and there's a hole on the right side. Probably can't see it, but there's another one there for another switch that's basically exactly the same. And that one's going to run to a solenoid I'm going to put in the back. That's going to hook up to my power inverter, so I can turn that on whenever I want to. Whenever I want and don't want to. Because there's a switch already on it, but I don't want to reach under the seat all the time. As you can see, whole dash is pretty stripped apart. And I don't know why I didn't grab the camera earlier and film this, but I took this piece off. Behind here it's just more lights and a spot where the thing goes, whoops, for the RPMs. And I put my little blue LED in there for the alarm and ran it out the back. And the connection terminals are like little metal things, but they're not touching anything, so it's okay. And then I ran some quick splice into the alarm thing. And the factory color of it is green. The light bulb's clear, but it's got a green tint in it, and I'm happy because the LED just like goes past the green and it's blue, just like I wanted it to be. And it's pretty dang bright too, so that makes me happy. When you let me see, hold the door button, disarm, it'll flash, and that's what happens when it flashes before you open the door and all. You open the door, it stops. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now what I'm going to do is get all this back together. What I plan on doing is, that's where the alarm light was. I'm going to take that switch out, and I'm going to get another one. I'm going to put it on my center console, one for the new power inverter I got, and one for my voltmeter right there. But to cover up them holes, I'm just going to go get a whole new piece right here and just put my voltmeter back there, and so there won't be any holes just sitting right there. And I was talking about a power inverter. Yes, I have a power inverter now. Right on this side. My neighbor gave it to me. He thought it didn't work, and it just did. I don't know if you can really see it. You can't. It's mounted up under the seat right here. If you can see that at all. And I got some 8 gauge going all the way to the back battery. And I'm just going to hook it up. I'm going to get a solenoid so I can run a smaller switch wires to the front and have a switch in my center console for it. So I can actually, turn it on and off without having to run 8 gauge all the way up to the front. But that's pretty much what's going on now. About to go through the mission and everything, trying to get everything back together. The only part I hate about taking things apart. What's going on, guys? Showing you a new addition to the car. Get down right here. I got a 400 watt power inverter mounted to the frame of the seat down here at the bottom of the seat. When the seat goes down, it barely touches the floor. It'll just press into the floor mat a little bit, so it's pretty much perfect, and I'm not going to use it while it's down on the floor anyway. Some 8 gauge new concepts. Got it zip tied to the frame right here, and there's a lot from when the seat goes down. It needs to stretch, so there's a little bit there. Right now it's a temporary hookup until I get the actual cable and terminals I need and everything. Just got the 8 gauge right there, and it runs straight into the battery. I don't even have a fuse on it. It's pretty much just rigged up right now, just to see how it is and how it works and such.